I don't know why you're discharging me.
So
I'm
you
in
can-
pain.
You can read your
I still
discharge
haven't eaten
paperwork.
anything.
The-
I haven't eaten in days. Why are you discharging me?
So we're not gonna speak and be videoed. So if
I'm
we
asking why you're discharging me after you
It's
just
in
had
your
my
pic-
dog running around the unit.
your dog,
You're doing it again right now. You're doing it again
your
right
dog
now.
is the one leaving.
Ma'am, my dog needs to be with me. What are you doing with the
Then
door
hold
open,
on to your
asking
dog.
me to discharge? Why am I being
Doctor is
discharged?
discharging you. Everything is right here on your discharge papers.
Yeah, nobody's
Okay?
explaining to me what this is. What are the drugs I'm on? What are you prescribing me? Can I speak to a doctor at least?
Can you stop videoing?
I want to know why I'm
You
being
don't have
discharged.
permission to video.
I'm not
You got a
videoing
nice
anybody
video
but my
here.
dog because you guys are letting him out the room. You just let him out the room while you're distracting me. You distracted me while you distracted my dog. You get what I'm saying? You were distracting me while somebody called my dog out of the room. Why? I want to know why I'm being
No,
discharged.
your dog came out of the room. And
I
then
want to
you-
know why I'm being discharged,
Because
please.
the doctor said you're discharged. It's up to the doctor. The doctor said you're discharged.
Okay, what drugs does the doctor prescribe me? Can he at least tell me what he has me
The
on?
doctor was just in here speaking to you.
No,
for
the
20
doctor
minutes.
didn't tell me what I was going to be. Didn't tell me I was being discharged.
Right.
The doctor told me that I was going to be prepped for an operation that they were thinking about having me send to Providence for.
What?
The doctor said they were thinking about prepping me for an operation in Providence. She told me to sit
Right.
back and relax. Now you're telling me I'm leaving.
They made the referrals.
The doctor told
If
me
you would like to listen.
that I was supposed to be being
Listen to
prepped for an
Gina.
operation.
Listen to Gina.
If you
What happened to the operation? The doctor was saying I need immediately. The doctor thought I needed an operation immediately. What happened to the doctor that
well,
thought
I guess the people didn't. The
they didn't
hematologist
find any of the
didn't-
information?
Yep, didn't.
She said she never even found it. You guys aren't even gonna look it up? Can I speak to the doctor, please?
Okay.
She's busy with a patient that's
All right, I would like to wait to speak to the doctor because I was under the impression that she was gonna have me operated
Let
on.
her know that you'd like to speak with her, and the doctor doesn't want to speak with her, then we just have her removed.
The doctor told me that I was going to be operated in Providence. She was waiting to talk to see the medical records.
You know, well, unfortunately now, you know, you can't be taking videos of people here.
I'm videoing my dog because what just happened, sir. I was distracted while they called my dog out the room and I turned the camera on because it was happening. And now they're telling me I need to leave.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, well, I need to figure out why because the doctor said they were prepping me because they thought I needed to go to an operation immediately.
Well, from what I understand,
They told me I needed to be prepped for an operation. That's what the doctor was saying before you came back in here and distracted my service dog and called him out of the room.
well, those papers right there make
Those papers don't say anything about the doctor was just telling. I don't even know what these drugs are. She didn't even give me the courtesy of knowing what drugs you got me on. You just said that's a steroid? What am I on steroids for?
Sir, that's your discharge papers. That means the doctor.
I would like to speak to the doctor, please. The doctor told me I was going to be going to Providence for an operation to get this out of me because it hurts so much. I haven't eaten in 2 days. You guys don't think it's a good idea to get my levels back up? I'm telling you, I'm about to pass out. I haven't eaten in 2 days because it hurts too much. You guys got me on painkillers and I'm moving now, but the doctor told me that they were gonna prep me to see if to get operated on. I'm waiting for that doctor.
If the doctor told you that they
Well, I'd like to wait for the doctor, like I said.
Unfortunately, if you
They
don't-
just told me they were prepping me to go to
All right, so
Providence
Newport-
for an operation.
All right, sir. Well, seeing how you're not listening, we're just waiting for Newport Police to get here and escort you off.
I'm waiting for a doctor, please.
All right. Well, we're waiting for Newport Police. Okay.
What was your reasoning for asking me to leave?
Because I got called.
Why are they asking me to leave the hospital? I want to see a doctor, please. I want to know why I'm being asked to leave the hospital.
You got discharged.
I want to see a doctor, please. I want to know why I'm being asked to leave the hospital. The last doctor told me that they wanted to prep me for an operation.
Hi.
Yeah.
Was it who, doctor?
You were telling me, were you the first doctor I talked to or the second?
The second.
Because the first doctor said that they wanted to look at my records and they wanted to get me to the hospital immediately because the pain is overwhelming and they need to remove it. Now you're telling me you want me discharged and I'm doing steroids. What am I on the steroids for?
Those are the anti-inflammatories that you said worked for you that are not opioids. But we can't do any surgery here, which is what I told you. If you want to pursue surgery, you have to go up to Providence, remember?
All right, I still haven't eaten in 2 days, and I'm here because I feel like I'm passing out, and I can't deal with the pain.
I know. We're gonna.
Is anybody gonna do anything about that? Can I at least get my fluids up?
You want something to drink?
Ma'am, I haven't eaten in 2 days. I'm here because I'm feeling like I'm gonna pass out.
We got food.
And I can't eat.
We can give you food and liquids, yeah, but we can't put an IV in because the dog. We told you.
But why does my dog have to do with the IV?
Because the dog makes the nurses upset when they have the needle in
The
their
dog
hand.
was on the other side of the bed, was nowhere near the nurse.
Okay, but we can't do that any longer. So I think we're gonna give you something to eat, and then we're gonna get you moving.
All right, I'm glad that you put it on film why you're really telling me to leave. No problem. Can I get a food, please? You said you were going to allow me to get food because I haven't eaten in 2 days, right? I should just take the opiates, right? I should just do the opiates, huh? Oh, fuck. Just be patient, please. I know he's making me nervous, too. I know, I'm sorry.
Hey, Matthew.
Oh,
My name's Paul.
the doctor just said to wait for food.
Oh, food?
They said I was waiting for food, not police.
Food. Oh, food. Well, from what they told me, you're discharged, so you gotta head out, all right?
You know, it's on film. She's saying that the reason they're discharging me is because they feel uncomfortable with my service animal. I don't know if you checked Section 2, Part B of the ADA, but technically that's a felony discrimination charge. Whereas if a public entity is going to refuse to service my service animal, which on film they explain that they're uncomfortable with my service animal. I'm really nervous. That's why he's acting the way he is. You guys have been.
Well, clearly they let you in here with him, so they were comfortable.
Right.
enough to let
Well,
him in
she
here.
said on film, she made the statement. The reason that they're discharging me
Okay.
was because their staff was uncomfortable around my service animal when they were trying to put a needle in me. Section 2, Part B.
Okay,
Clearly,
I'm gonna interrupt
Section
you.
2, Part B clearly states
Yep.
that is a felony, which is a minimum of 2 years and $150,000 fine if that person's not willing to be corrected. I would like you to enforce the law, sir.
Matthew, stop. I told you.
This is
stop
discrimination. I have
Stop
I have it on film.
First of
Yes,
all,
sir. It's Section 2, Part B. It's
okay,
textbook
you don't know what you're
discrimination.
talking about.
Actually, sir, I do, and this isn't the first suit. Can I have your name and badge number?
My name's Paul, Officer Gonzalez.
Can you call your superior, please? Because I've informed you
What's your name? What's his name?
I've informed you that this person has committed a felony by discriminating against me, and it's on film.
Matthew, I don't understand what the problem is. So what's going on? Like, so you just don't want
The nurse is on film stating that they don't want to accommodate me because they're uncomfortable around my service animal.
So the discharge.
That is a felony.
Okay, so the discharge.
That is a felony, sir.
Matthew.
I'd like you to enforce the law.
Matthew.
That's a maximum of 2 years in jail for denying a service animal any public accommodations.
But,
So,
you're
no,
done?
but I'd like you to enforce the law, sir.
Okay.
Section 2, Part B, it clearly states.
Matthew, stop. We're not arguing this anymore. You've been discharged.
I'm
you have to
asking
leave.
you to enforce the law. Can you have your
But you-
superior
There is no
here?
gotta
law.
go.
It's a
You
civil.
gotta
It's
go.
No,
a civil. It's
can I
a
have your
civil
name
thing.
and badge numbers, please?
Yes, I already gave it to you. I'm not giving
Please,
it to you again.
a name
Chang,
of
61.
61.
61, Chang.
Either you're gonna walk out of the hospital willingly, or you're gonna be forcibly removed and charged with trespassing. So
I'm gonna leave willingly under duress of my freedom after you just
Okay.
admitted that you were gonna commit treason and
Okay, you can leave.
respectfully.
under duress of your freedom, let's head out.
Well, why else would you be able to detain me, sir? Have I done anything wrong other than
Yes.
speak?
Grab your paperwork.
At this time, you're
Grab-
willfully trespassing. You've been discharged from the hospital. Let's roll.
Did I tell you about the? Did you refuse to look at the evidence, sir?
No, I'm looking at it.
Assifer. Assifer.
Yeah, it's all video tape recording.
Assifer, did you refuse to look at the evidence?
Matthew,
No.
grab your paperwork. Grab
You
your
didn't
let's
refuse,
go.
Assifer?
Grab
Let's
your
go.
stuff. Let's go.
Hey, shut your mouth. Be
Okay.
patient.
All right.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll have a lawsuit with you.
All right. Is that yours?
Yes, sir. Oh, fuck. Did they tell you why I'm here?
No.
Oh, I have a 2-inch mass on my aorta. They think it's gonna erupt and kill me soon.
Wow. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.